Hey everyone, me Kevin here. Here's the latest on the next stimulus package. Currently, at the time of this recording, Congress is debating the amendments in the House of Representatives for the next stimulus package. We do expect the House of Representatives to vote today and officially pass the next stimulus package. Then Joe Biden is expected to sign today or tomorrow, which will lead stimulus check payments to go out this month, at least the first few batches. Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary, says they're working to speed up electronic payments from even payment, well, certainly since payment 1, but even since payment 2, they're trying to speed this up, especially since more and more people have now filed their 2020 tax return, which will actually include, hopefully, updated banking information. So the first batch of checks will be going out to people who have filed their 2020 tax return with their banking information. They'll be getting direct deposit through that. If 2020 isn't available, of course, 2019 will be used. Then, of course, they'll be using data from the non-filers portal to send out additional payments, all expected this month. Then after that, once they go through these batches, then they're going to work on paper checks, and those checks might end up coming later this month or potentially falling into April. So certainly, if you have your direct deposit information on file with the IRS, you'll be getting your check, just like the previous checks, faster than the mail system, especially since the mail has been so slow lately. It's been pretty bad. But anyway, Joe Biden will not have his name on the next stimulus check. Jen Psaki says this is because Biden does not want to delay the stimulus checks, and a priority is speed, not advertising Joe Biden. Many of you have also been asking in the comments about BlockFi, because I mentioned BlockFi yesterday, where you can get paid like up to 8% on your deposits, your savings deposits at BlockFi, the cryptocurrency-based accounts. You could go to metkevin.com/BF now and actually sign up there. The signups were down yesterday because so many people were trying to sign up, but it's back up. And if you deposit money with them, you can get up to $250 totally for free by signing up at metkevin.com/BF for BlockFi. Furthermore, 70% of Americans do support this stimulus package, with 41% of Republicans supporting the package per Pew Research. Inflation readings today should actually help support these stimulus movements. Inflation readings today came in pretty dang benign, lower than expectations. Energy prices and food prices were up, but other factors kept inflation readings low. We do think there'll be some temporary boosts in inflation over the next few months. Certainly as we get March data, April data, and May data, as we compare to the pit of last year when we basically almost had deflation. We had a lot of low inflation readings. It was pretty bad. But certainly today's reading will help sell the stimulus package, although at this point we should be able to get it through without any extra selling. This debate will end, Congress will vote, Joe Biden will sign, and then we will be on to the infrastructure package, which I want to make this very clear because there were some comments yesterday about this. Yes, the infrastructure package is separate from this stimulus package. This American Rescue Plan is expected to pass today and probably get signed today or tomorrow. And then in the future, over the next 2 or 3 months, we'll be discussing the infrastructure package, probably the Build Back Better plan. We'll see. Also, there have been some questions regarding mortgage forbearance and some other items, unemployment. Let's touch on some of these. Somebody asked, Kevin, can I get mortgage forbearance on a new home I'll be closing in April? It depends. Technically, when you go through a new loan process, you have to prove your ability to repay today. So if you're going in to buy a place expecting to get mortgage forbearance right away, you might run into some roadblocks. But it depends on your lender and what they make you sign. Some lenders make you sign saying you will not, that is, you agree to waive mortgage forbearance. You will not take mortgage forbearance. If you don't sign something like that, technically you'd be eligible. So pay attention when you sign your closing documents. And another question came up about the extension on the eviction protections. The eviction protections are not being talked about in this bill. That is correct. However, Joe Biden is sort of manually extending eviction protections via executive order. So right now, we don't have any urgency on that like we do on unemployment, for example. Somebody else asked, I didn't make enough money to file a 2019 or 2020 tax return. Used the non-filers option last time and received the first and second check. Will you qualify for the third? If your situation is the same and you're within the same income guidelines, which in this case you're not making enough to file a tax return, as long as you're within the same guidelines, I don't see any reason why you would not qualify for the third stimulus check. So you should see that through the non-filers option as well. Is there anything in the rescue package about utilities? Yes, the rental and housing and utilities section all has to do with homeowner and renter relief. So I recommend going to your Department of Real Estate website, your local housing and urban development for your county, and asking for housing assistance, rental assistance. Rental assistance includes utilities assistance. There's also a lot of confusion about the PPP still. Remember, there's a new rule change that just came into effect that says if you are trying to file for the PPP, which yes, gig workers like DoorDash can apply for the PPP. Even if you have a normal job elsewhere, you can apply for the PPP for your business. You do not need an income decline for the first PPP application, and for the second PPP application for the second round, you do need an income decline. But yeah, if you're a gig worker, apply for the PPP. There's no reason not to, even if you have a negative net income or you've lost money on your small business, you can now apply using your gross income in calculations. Google this or type into YouTube, Meet Kevin PPP changes, and I fully explain all of the changes from about a week ago that have taken place with the PPP and how you can now apply with your gross income, which makes a whole lot more people eligible. An easy platform that I found to use is actually Cross River. Veeam is now redirecting their applications to Cross River, and you can find that by going to metkevin.com/Veeam, Victor Echo Echo Mike, Veeam, V-E-E-M. So metkevin.com/Veeam. That will redirect you over to Cross River. They make it so freaking easy to apply these days. It'll take you like 10 minutes. But again, gig workers qualify, yes. The COBRA extension, a few questions about this. Yes, so COBRA will be extended 100%. That is, the government will pay 100% if you lost your job due to the pandemic, and they will cover your health insurance payments through September 30th. And that is within this bill, which is very good. Unemployment. I know we a lot of us are anxious to take advantage of that $10,200 exemption from income taxes for unemployment pay for 2020. The IRS is probably going to issue guidance within the next 2 weeks on that. So I would wait and expect some guidance by the end of the month on that. So I would stand by on that. So that is the current update. So thank you so very much for watching. Get your free $250 with BlockFi. Go to metkevin.com/BF. We'll see when this package passes today. Fingers crossed this gets done today. We don't see any kind of crazy holdups in the vote. And folks, we will see you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.